Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. I have to discuss this conflicting audio issue. For anyone out there that owns a business that has music in it, perhaps you can take a lesson from this. For many consumers out there, I was gonna, I just didn't have it in me to deal with the employees today. I looked around the employees in this establishment to see if anyone had half a brain in their head that I could discuss this issue with them and raise their intellect and have the issue addressed and solved. But just maybe it's just me judging books by the cover. I didn't see anyone that I could trust with this situation, this problem, if you would. Basically, I go into this goddamn coffee house. I'm all happy. I got my backpack, my computer bag. I've got all my things ready to go for a big productive day of accomplishing things online in the public spectrum, in the coffee house where there's always a little bit of excitement. And this particular coffee house has basically like 4 HD TVs. They have plenty of seating, a nice big establishment, nice venue. Here's the issue. I settle in, I sit down, I find an electrical plug. I've got my multi-core jack to get my all my things charged up. I'm settled. I'm taking my coat off. Of course, I have to wear a coat in this state. And I'm plopped in. I'm about to get to work. And I notice, here we go again. I can hear in the area that I was seating in, Jumping Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones, maybe a tinge of Rattle and Hum, by U2, where the streets have no name. And then I hear some other atmospheric music, like some type of modern yoga music, some type of bellowing music. And I look over, is it someone's computer or what's going on around here? Nope. The main floor of the establishment, the coffee house, which has like kind of a main floor and then a higher level. The main floor is also playing another form of music. It's not even a lot of times you get this like the music's coming from the kitchen. The employees are listening to their music because they have to feel like they've got their own music. You know what I mean? But here, they're literally playing one audio source, one music source on the main floor, and then there's no doors, there's no walls separating us at a slightly elevated level, but it's all one floor, if you can imagine what I'm saying. But our area has speakers that are playing this classic rock station. Now, given my druthers, I would listen to the classic rock station. But how are you expecting me to conduct my business? How are you expecting me to do the things that I need to do in life while you're poisoning me with two types of music at once? It's idiotic and it makes no sense. Now, it would be one thing if this was just an isolated issue, but this conflicting audio issue is nation fucking wide. Okay, it's some type of goddamn problem that I'm pissed off about. I've been pissed off about it for 5 years. You've got one source of music in one area, and right next to it, you've got another source of music playing. Assholes, I can hear both sources of music. Now, the modern day fuck would say, well, just put your earphones in. You won't hear the. Well, assholes, I have great hearing. Okay. So I'm going to hear things beyond the scope of these goddamn earbuds. And I'm not going to, these fucking noise canceling headphones are pieces of shit because I've tried them. So I just don't understand it. Why the need to drown ourselves in all these types of music? I don't have that fucking need. And I just don't, people wonder, oh, I got migraines. I got migraines. Well, maybe because you're listening to two forms of music every fucking day. So it just pisses me off. It really fucking does. A conflicting audio goddamned issue. I've written letters in the past to this establishment when they've suffered through this before and they took care of it. But today, I try to be a goddamn consumer advocate. You know what I mean? David Horowitz. I try to help things. I'm the guy who, if the movie theater is playing a movie and the audio is not on or it's too low, I'm the asshole that gets out of my seat and talks to the 15-year-olds and tells them to get their fucking manager to put the music on the movie. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that helps society, the guardian of society. But I can only be expected to do so goddamn much. I can't spend all my fucking emotional energy talking to these fucks telling them that they've got to kill one source of audio over the other. I don't mind the goddamn music. You can have the fucking yoga music or you can have the classic rock, but let's not have both at the same fucking time, idiots. So it just amuses me, the decline of our society. I mean, I was sharing this with some fucking person yesterday. We were talking about how the children and everyone's gonna grow up with these fucking masks on their head. Might as well fucking staple these to our fucking head. So you got masks on your fucking mouth, and you got your ears plugged into two forms of fucking audio at the same time. And then the assholes say, go get your fucking earphones in your head. Add another source of audio. Adam's piping in. He's got something to say. Go eat at Twin Peaks establishment. They will help your mood. Well, I'm in New England, Adam. I don't know if Twin Peaks, where that is. I'm in Rhode Island, for Christ's sake. So I don't know if this Twin Peaks of which you speak. I remember there was Twin Willows up here that everyone used to circle a jerk about. These fucking Italian waiters have been there for 55 years. They've worked since, 15 when little Giuseppe was a fucking bellboy or a fucking busboy, and now he's 85 and the head waiter in charge. Twin Peaks, I'm not sure what that is, buddy, if that's a Florida thing. Yeah. It's just upsetting to me, Adam. It really is. Adam says, yeah, probably not. That sucks. It does suck, buddy. Because this is a locally owned fucking place. I know the goddamn owner. He's a nice guy. But I just don't have it in me right now to deal with these fucking employees. You get to a certain age, Adam, when you find that you're doing people's jobs for them. Especially, I hate to say it, but the fast food industry, like the service industry, like you're going to hotels, you're going to restaurants, maybe, low-end restaurants, middle-end restaurants, and you're basically doing their job for them. Like you're educating the fucking employees. Hey, we shouldn't have two forms of fucking music on at the same time, asshole. And now these fucks, what they did, I was in here yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago, and they have the goddamn automatic tip thing. You know what I mean? Whether you're paying for your goddamn card and this automatic tip thing's, good question, Adam. I'll address that in a minute. They have this fucking credit card thing, and they basically say, oh, do you want to tip 18%? Do you want to tip 20%? Do you want to tip 22%, 25%? Why don't I just tip 95% while we're at it? I mean, they're not bringing the food to you. They're not fucking going to your table and asking you what you want to fucking order and then scurrying off and flirting with you like a real waitress. They're just fucking standing behind a goddamn counter, and you're doing all the fucking work. I'm the one walking to the counter. I'm the one ordering. And when the food comes up, 9 times out of 10, I got to find your ass to get it. Are the coffee girls in Florida hotter than up there? It's a great question. You know what? I really don't think so, to be honest with you. And I think it might just be because of this. There's some good coffee house. If you're talking about, if you're saying coffee girls as in the baristas, I would actually go with Rhode Island as far as now. And I'll tell you why, Adam. I've noticed in Florida, at least the places I've been, there's been a alarmingly high percentage of male coffee baristas. Okay, these guys need work too, but you're only going to go so far with that. You know what I mean? So, and then it's just disconcerting because when these guys work at the coffee houses, they're getting first dibs on these coffee house female baristas. So it's all kind of incestuous and disgusting. It kind of ruins the whole thing. There was one coffee house girl barista, very attractive. And I went to her, where she worked a few times. And then, of course, she pulls the old, oh, me and my boyfriend just moved in together. Last time I went to that fucking place. You know what I mean? They had good kombucha, but I'm not going to fucking go in there and spend $6 on kombucha and listen to little Lucy talk about her fucking problems, with her goddamn boyfriend. Who gives a fuck? What else? And the other place that I go to that's open till midnight, and I'm there quite a bit. Basically, like the owner is like maybe 60 years old, and he's a male, and he stays there all night to avoid his wife. Like he literally just works himself to death so he doesn't have to doesn't have to go home to his wife. So he hires women, and typically who he hires are like nice ladies, kind of women from international countries who are typically either a single mom or a currently married mother. So they're attractive, but they're kind of not up for grabs because they've already had the birth of a child in their body, or they've already been husbanded. So there's no real interest in me. You know what I mean? They're nice, but I'm trying to think other places. I honestly, bro, I'm telling you, there was a call. I'm tempted to go there fucking now. The problem is, if I go to this particular coffee house right now, they have limited seating. It always pisses me off, the limited seating. I might as well fucking go just to see what happens. This guy who ran this place, probably 50, 55-year-old guy, married, had a fucking car. What those cars begin with an M that were big in like the 80s or 90s? Maserati or something, Maserati. But this guy, he's a fucking player. He's a baller. He would hire the really artsy kind of left of center college girls from the local college. Like, he wouldn't hire the mainstream girls. He'd kind of hire the kooky ones, but they were all very good at their jobs and all very welcoming, nice girls. So he had a good eye for talent, so to speak. I might go there, but it's kind of like, if I go, I hope that I'm not disappointed. And my other goddamn choice is to go to fucking Panera Bread, which is pretty boring, to be honest with you. Because there's a Panera Bread right here. I could sit, but then it's just like I'm just doing things. I mean, productive, but there's no social interaction. So you might be right, Adam. You might have inspired me, buddy, to go to this old fucking coffee house I used to go to. Had a lot of memories there. They have a porch. They have limited seating, so I'm a little bit hesitant because I'd hate to get in there and then suddenly there's nowhere for me to fucking sit. You know what I mean? All right. Well, it's your buddy Mike Messier. I've just described conflicting audio issue. We segued into other topics. Thanks, Adam, for checking in. I have no idea where this Twin Peaks establishment is, if that's in Florida or somewhere else. Yeah, Panera has no eye candy because they're all behind a wall. Yeah, good point. And Panera is kind of one of these equal opportunity places. Like, they'll hire anybody. You know what I mean? Like, whoever's hiring at Panera is just doing like the random hire, like the NXT name generator, like the random hire generator. So you're getting atrocities. Like, you're getting a lot of, unattractive people, middle-aged people. Just people that there they are. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like Walmart greeters type of level, which for a coffee house, you kind of want more than that. You want something to make you feel like a man once in a while. So I don't know what to tell you. But this fucking conflicting audio issue has got me bent. I'm very upset. I'm trying to, not show my full anger, but thanks for helping me get through this moment, this Messier moment. And that's about it, folks. So I'm going to go. Have a wonderful day. Subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel. I just did watch all these dark sides of the rings, and I took notes on the issues that I watched. What the fuck else? The Crown Jewel shit shows coming up. So on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel. Thanks very much, Adam. Thanks for all those that have watched. Feel free to share the videos. And if you own a fucking establishment and you're suffering through conflicting audio issues, now you know why it pisses people like me off. Good customers getting angry.